channel. This is Clarity Empress, the Empress of Clarity, here today with my baby girl,
Hello.
NewnieToons. We're going to give you a collective energy reading. All right. If you're new to the channel, thanks for coming. If you're returning, welcome back. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment in the comment section. Let us know if the reading resonates with you. All right. So she and I have done one of these a long time ago, and back by popular demand. Here we are, right, baby girl?
Yep. I'm glad to be here.
All right.
Excited and ready.
All right. So we're gonna pull something. Oh yeah, and Thursday night we will be back on live for our collective. Well, not collective. Our readings. You can get if you donate 888 to the channel. You can get your card read at that time. I also am on Fiverr, so check the link in my bio. And what else? Oh, my books are open. You just have to email me at clarityempress@gmail.com if you would like a reading. Oh yeah, and don't forget to check out any of my other videos, because right now we don't have the description on. When you go to the description, you'll see a book, Do It Your Damn Self Shadow Workbook and Journal. You can get that and find that on Amazon. So check that out. All right, Spirit, give me a message for us to interpret for our collective. All right, give me a message. Hey, you ready for this reading with my baby girl? You gotta turn the switch on, child.
You got pointy eyes.
What's going on, Ralph? You flicked it up? Leave it up. Now go hit the thing again, because you must have turned it off. The middle one. Yeah, there you go. All right. All right, Spirit, what's the message for the collective? Oh, we got the Seven of Wands in reverse. So somebody's boundaries are coming down.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh, Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles, that is, in reverse. Tell me more. Moon in reverse. Ooh, what's going on? Ace of Pentacles. And, oh, the Eight of Cups. Okay, bottom of the deck. Let's see what that is. Move that out the way. Okay. So I'm going to give my interpretation. You go ahead and give yours. So, the Seven of Wands in reverse in the past energy is giving somebody let their barriers down, let their boundaries down. Um, Sometimes it's giving up on something, but sometimes it's just basically just releasing your boundaries. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, though. So that's not knowing what direction to go into to begin. So someone is confused, or someone's person is confused as to what direction they should be headed in. However, in the hidden energy, what was cloudy, murky, unseen, unsure is now cleared up emotionally with the moon in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the challenge and the lesson. So the challenge and the lesson is where to place their investment, or what gift they need to give a situation, or how they need to invest in a situation, right? But the likely outcome is the Eight of Cups. So somebody is walking away from something that does not serve them. And then overall energy is somebody else is holding on with the Four of Pentacles. They will not release, they will not let go. So there may be some challenges in this. Someone needs, I need to clarify that, because I feel like between a walking away, I feel like there's one person walking away and one person holding on. And but it's like something is becoming more and more clear. So you give your interpretation. Go ahead.
Okay. So this one was about the. Okay. So the Seven of Wands was about the letting go, right?
Or releasing your boundaries.
So, from the looks of this, upside up, it looks like they're protecting her, but these wands, each wand could probably like resemble a certain boundary they have
Mm-hmm.
and them feeling at peace with it. Some others might not feel at peace or it just might be impractical or unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing what they mean is that you might have to take one of these wands and put them somewhere else or maybe a different person. Maybe these people that you're around you can trust and care about. I'm guessing what this means is that like don't be extremely overprotected of yourself, but still protect yourself from negative energy.
Got it.
So,
Mm-hmm. That's the Page of Pentacles in reverse.
so looks like this lady is holding a choice.
Mm-hmm.
She's playing around with it. Um, so I think this is like a you decide thing. I think that this lady, if it was if since it's upside down, it's kind of like it might slip or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially how she is hanging this loosely up here, but upside down, she could probably just that could get yoinked out of her hand or something. So I'm guessing what this means is that it could mean to protect your choices, like stand by them,
Mm-hmm.
like
Or
be
you gonna lose
protective,
them.
like be protective of what you need to do, and like but still have fun and stuff. But most importantly, also protect the decisions you make.
Yeah. Now, what about the Moon in reverse?
So okay. From the looks of this, it looks like they're giving energy to something. I mean, there's these two wolves. One's light, one's dark. Um, I'd say that this is kind of like balancing herself.
Mm-hmm.
Like she could be leaning more to the good here, since it's upside down, than
Mm.
the bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because there, through a description, by the way, guys, there is a black wolf and a white wolf on each side. It's like a big ocean and the moon in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And this lady's magic and powers that she's using is leaning right near the white wolf, kind of like yin and yang. So I'm guessing she might be leaning over to the right decisions and to not let them go.
Mm-hmm. And this is also
He or
about
she, you know.
clearing up your emotions. So if she's leaning to the whiter side, that's more clear. You know, more like if you wrote on a white piece of paper with some black or blue or whatever color writing, it clears everything up. You know what it is. But if you write on a black piece of paper, right, and you writing with a black marker, are you going to easily see it?
No.
No. So she is seeing better. She is coming to a better conclusion or better understanding of something.
Oh, so I think that what this really could mean is that they're understanding their decisions better than how they used to make them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, it's not upside down,
And that's in the challenge position now.
it's in a challenge. So, for the looks of this, these are like different branches. There are arrows, there's like these little arrows up top here and here. Looks like somebody's tried to hurt their decisions and make them feel wrong. But they're putting them out there so that way they can get the right thing that they need.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that Ace of Pentacles, I think that these hanging ends and stuff, I don't know if these are sands or like branches or something, but I think that these are different paths that they could have gone out of that they're putting out there just to make this idea.
Mm. Yeah, it's about foundation. It's like where you plant your roots. Like,
Mm.
you know, if you took a seed and you planted that seed, this is about where you plant your seeds.
Ah, so I'm guessing this person like knows where they're gonna plant it, but these people are trying to make it put like a infertile soil spot or something
Yeah.
dry and humid.
Or they
It's
just
not
got to
good.
make a better choice where they invest in, right?
Yeah, because these are dried out ends. I think that these are like attempts from people who try to dry out their ends and make it the plant go away.
Mm.
Um, Eight of
Go ahead, keep going.
um. I speak. Um. So from the looks of this, so and from the looks of it, this lady has taken a dip in the ocean. So this was about the choices. I think that this is about walking onto a new path because out of all these paths they taken, because out of
Yep.
all these paths they've taken, it's actually like working for them this time.
Okay.
I think that in this sun,
We're on live, little girl. Gotta go. Love you too.
that's a little call from sister. Anyways, so this looks like you're walking onto the right path.
Mm.
You're making the right decision. It looks like you're leaving anything burning or injured or something, like these cups behind.
Mm-hmm.
Because it looks like you've dumped them all in water. There's a literal flame in the cup. Like you might have been holding this once and then you were just like, you know what?
So that's somebody walking away from an emotional situation that no longer serves them. So the cups were probably already empty and they just left them where they are. It's
Right.
kind of like, well, they're beat up, they don't serve me. It's better to walk away than to hold on to something
They
that,
leak water or something like that.
but the overall energy is holding on to something now. You can either be holding on to,
Good
um,
feelings or bad?
yeah, and we gotta clarify what that is, okay? So,
Let's just hope you're holding on to good energy.
mm-hmm. Tell me about the Seven of Wands first, Spirit. Oh,
Oh.
somebody's boundaries will cross, and they got heartbreak with this Three of Swords for the past energy.
Oh, wow.
So somebody's, whew,
From the illustration, guys, it looks like it's a bunch of heartstrings that are being pulled. And this person has stitches on their, like, near the middle of their heart.
and their heart is divided in three places,
It's,
but there's two sides that are big and one sliver in the middle. So it's like their heart is being pulled in multiple directions, and
uh,
they're anguishing.
yeah, because there's like a lady down here that's like screaming in anguish.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing that this is their boundaries. Like they definitely need to hold some of them up, but
Mm-hmm.
not. But some of them have to go because eventually it'll just seem like you have way too many issues for them to associate with you or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks like you might have been like manipulated or played with into something
Mm-hmm.
that you don't like or didn't want to do, but force yourself to because this person liked it.
Mm-hmm. Possibly, like making a choice that you did against what your better judgment or what your passions were.
Like going into like a horror house even though you didn't want to, and your friend's like, "Come on, don't be a chicken," or
Mm-hmm.
something like that. Usually,
So this is the Hangman in reverse. The Hangman in reverse typically gives me more clarity. When you're in the Hangman position in the upright, which is that way, you're suspended and you're not moving and you're thinking and contemplating or you're observing, right? But in the reverse, it's like you've seen all you need to see, hence this illumination by their perception. So this is like saying, okay, I've seen all I need to see. I don't need to hang here anymore. Because in the upright, you typically aren't hanging. You can't hang that way. It's like your feet eventually touch the ground. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Go ahead.
So from the looks of this, for the first card that is up top on this second card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the hangman. It looks like they're grabbing on to the right choices with a clear view.
Mm.
They're like, you know what? This person made me see a bunch of cloudy, murky stuff. Now it's all clear weather. And then they grab and they take what they need.
Okay. Tell me more, Spirit, about this moon reverse. By the moon. Oh, okay. So this clears it for me. The magician in reverse is someone who is manipulative, someone that does spell work. If you know, spell work is words. So it doesn't always mean words, it could be more, but spell works could be somebody lying to somebody to remove their choices. Like when someone is manipulative and they lie to you, they make you believe a thing that's not true. So then you can't make a better choice because you only have limited information. Well, that's what this moon and magician energy is giving me, because the moon card is telling me this in reverse is telling me somebody's clearing up this spell work. Like this is not impacting them, even if somebody is still trying.
Oh, so they're moving to clarification.
Mm-hmm.
They're moving to like cutting off whatever these strings this magician has.
Mm-hmm.
Like closing off his portal,
Yes.
getting them out of this position, deleting whatever tattoo or something they got.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know what? No, I don't want you. I don't want this. I'm going to slowly move away from it because it can be hard to do that with somebody who maybe has your family or friends or something
Mm-hmm.
in favor with them. They're like, oh my gosh, they're so nice, they're so kind, and they might believe it. Oh, I've seen this card before.
So we clarifying in the challenge position, the ace of coins with the seven of cups, both upright.
Okay, so from the looks of this Ace of Pentacles and this Seven of Cups, this person is trying to plant their seed. They're trying to plant whatever they're going to manifest, and I think that they are trying to look for the right area.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to look for the right place, the right time, the
Mm-hmm.
right amount of people, the people that they like,
Mm-hmm.
to just place this down and be done with it.
And I noticed something. The first three positions, the past, the current, and the hidden energy, are all in reverse, which tells me that somebody's having an awakening, because whatever they thought things were are no longer what they thought. You know what I mean?
Oh,
What they experienced before is no longer what they're experiencing. So there's been like an upheaval or transition in someone's life. A change is happening as we speak, but it's coming with pain. It's set off actually by the pain from the past energy. It's somebody, maybe their boundaries wasn't strong enough or they didn't have them, that then heartbreak. But this loss, this is a kind of loss that teaches you something about yourself, and that's why the likely outcome is the Eight of Cups. So this is helping someone. Somebody needed to go through something to experience why they need to move on from it. If they didn't experience it, then they wouldn't see that they should have left, or you know what I mean. Like the veil is lifted, now I see clearly. Oh, I should leave, I should move on. Eight of Cups. Tell me more, spirit.
okay. So I'm thinking it's like a hidden amount of character. Like, oh, wait a minute. This person was doing this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I gotta make this choice to go leave.
Right. And they're unhealed. So whoever this is, with this temperance in reverse, is giving somebody might be going through the dark night of the soul. They also may be indulging to cope with their losses.
What is indulging
Indulging like drinking too much, smoking too
in?
much, drugging too much, or having some sort of addiction that would make you feel like, okay, this is what I need to do to cope with this situation, which is unhealthy. So they may be
Like
moving,
vaping?
like vaping, exactly. Any of those things that would uh, calm you down, but you don't deal with your emotions. That's what that would be. Uh,
Okay, so from the looks of this looks like they're heading towards peace.
mm-hmm,
But I think since this cup from the Eight of Cups is still alive, I think that's what the addiction is. Like, that's still trying to affect them.
mm-hmm.
Drugs are bad stuff, people. Uh,
Now we got somebody is still holding on to hope. Overall energy is the Four of Coins upright and the Star card. So somebody is deciding that I still have hope, because the Star card is about hope, wishes, and dreams, right? And it's also a fixed sign energy, which is Aquarius. So it's saying that somebody is fixated. Just the way she's looking at that star and that string to it, it's like she's fixated and holding on to the dreams, to the possibilities, or to the divine plan. Somebody may know that this is not it for me. You know, I know that I might have come through heartbreak and heartache, but this is not the end of the road for me, and that there is something better. That's the energy that's given me, and I'm not letting that go. I'm not. Somebody's optimistic in spite of all that they've experienced.
So, kind of like the first card, although these people are trying to play with their heartstrings,
Mm-hmm.
they have protection and they know they have protection and they're trying their best to hold on to this so that way they can reach this beam of light that she's connected to
Mm-hmm.
for the star.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So I think they're hiding what they need to hide, protecting what they need to protect,
Mm-hmm.
but overall might not be feeling as well because of some of the choices they might have made. They
Mm-hmm.
could have touched this one with the snake. This could have been like whatever they're addicted to.
Mm-hmm.
Could have touched this one with this. That could like probably maybe even affect their health a little bit. Don't
Mm-hmm.
know, but they may be touching the something or feeling something or knowing something that could affect them horribly,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why.
But you cannot heal in the same environment that made you sick. So it's like this person may be walking away with these vices, these coping mechanisms, but
They're not good coping mechanisms and they can maybe harm them.
as they walk away and they go toward their hopes and dreams, that's where they'll be able to heal.
So I think that all these darknesses and stuff and this cups right here on the Eight of Cups card, I think that that can symbolize them still having some of their inner demons or something there that they
Mm,
need to let go of.
mm-hmm.
Because all of these little drapes and stuff don't look suitable for like a whole entire sky.
So it's shadow work. They gotta balance their dark with their light.
Kind of like this one down here,
Mm-hmm.
this one down here, here. It's in a lot of these areas. I feel like the sketch they made may not may oh gosh may not have been made to like make it seem like there's darkness everywhere, but it probably was just made
But there's
to
shadows and
sketch.
everything. There's dark and light have to balance each other out. You can't have light without dark. You can't have dark without light. You wouldn't know the difference if you didn't have them. And this person is experiencing that on a personal level. All right, let's do some words. You say you want some worded things?
Yes, because cards with cups and pentacles, y'all, are a bit confusing to me because I don't usually know the definition until she tells them.
Yeah, but then you also see, you read intuitively, so you read the card itself, right?
Yeah,
Right.
the illustrations are way different than our
So
descriptions.
what hurt this person?
Family, community. Oh,
So it is family ties that that's why their defenses were down with the Seven of Wands, but they got heartbroken because they didn't have boundaries with their family.
they're like, oh my gosh, you're my family. You can do anything. Oh my gosh.
Funny. Yeah, sometimes it be like that. Like your family can penetrate you because they're closer to you. You know what I mean? They know what makes you tick. They know what you like. They can test. They can test your ego and your pride. They can say, "Oh, you like shiny things? Let me take things from you. Oh, you don't want to be. You like that person? Let me distract you from them. Stuff like
Or
that."
let me try to do something that makes them like me me more than you or something like that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's get one for the Hangman in reverse and page up. And somebody was stubborn.
So somebody was stubborn. I think okay, so this one. So I'm guessing what they were stubborn is that they were stuck with their choices. They were like, you know what? These are my choices. I don't care if my family does this or something. I like this. I'm fine with this. When they're not really fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
They could be like, oh, I'm fine, guys, I'm fine.
Yep.
Proceeds to cry or something like that.
Yep. So somebody who it's like they seen all they need to see, but they might be even delusional in their stubbornness. Like this is somebody who could be um stubborn to their detriment. They don't care. Like you said, it's like, I don't care. I'm just gonna, this is the way I'm gonna live. Even though I'm clueless as to what I should do. That's why that Page of Pentacles is here reversed. I've seen all I need to see, but I'm stuck in my stubbornness. So that's the current energy. Let's see what else the hidden energy is with this magician and moon in reverse.
So they're slowly moving to what they need to do from like the previous part that we
Well,
said.
heart wise with the moon, because the moon represents emotions. It represents the mother also. So it could be the mother, uh, is why they either mother is stubborn or they're stubborn about the mother.
I just realized there's a bunch of strings and like kind of like swirly black strings for this card.
Somebody is mm, 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 having separation difficulty from this moon energy. So they clearly see who this person is in their life. They clearly see what they are and that they are clearly manipulative, but they are having separation difficulty. And
So like withdrawals.
yes. And that's what that moon, the way this card, I'm sorry, this magician in reverse is given withdrawal, like you said. So they could also be abused and confused by this moon energy person, right? So it could be a mother figure, but it could just be a female energy that's causing that kind of, because it would be a baby mother, their mother, but it's a family difficulty. Let me
So
see.
maybe it could also be a father too.
Uh, mm, yes, but the moon represents the mother.
Ah, okay, right.
All right, so here we got the addictions on the other side. So this person, the reason why their life is upside down in direction is addiction. This person is very intelligent,
Oh.
but their family and community kind of supersedes that, meaning they'll play dumb for their family. That's what I get.
They'll be like, what does that mean?
Or
They
they
could
or
probably
they don't
clearly know
say
what it
anything.
means.
They just play dumb for their family. Tell me more. Nurturing. See, now the challenge in the lesson is nurturing. And oh, don't that make sense?
Investment.
This is where they're challenged right now with the Seven of Cups. And this is what this card represents, investment. So somebody wants to invest in some place where it nurtures them, but they don't know where to invest or how to invest or what step to take. Wow.
So maybe it could be like they want therapy or something, but they don't know where or what place to get it from.
Yeah. They want therapy. The cups also represent love, so they want love. They want somebody to be concerned with them.
Maybe they what they really have a separation is that they want hope to have like family therapy or something like that, so that way they
Maybe.
can connect. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. It can't be a happy ending all the time.
No. Timeless, and support system. This is what this person is moving on toward. The Eight of Cups. They want a support system that doesn't put them on a timer. You know what I mean? Like, there are people, and maybe me and you talked about this before. There are some families that, oh, you're 18, you're grown, you gotta go. Or you're 21, you're of legal age to do X, Y, and Z. They don't support you. Or they have some number in their head or some circumstance in their head that deems you an adult. And so the support ends. But any parent that parents and loves their child knows you can't drop them off on their head at any age, that a child still needs their parent. You could, the parent could get to 100 and the child could be 80 or 70 or whatever and still need some advice from their parent, some love, some nurturing, some support. Even if they are the ones taking care of the parent, it's something about having that connection. And it is supposed to be timeless because we chose each other coming into this world, right? So the bottom of the deck is somebody holding on to their prosperity and trying to avoid poverty. That's why they're holding tight to those Four of Pentacles. And then they're trying to, oh,
Release. Painful. Oh, okay. So, what this really is that they're trying to make a new support system, like
mm,
rebirth their support system, kind of like a phoenix or something.
mm-hmm.
No phoenix image, but
but it looks like they gotta let this old one go.
They're trying, like, they gotta cut contact for, like, however long or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have to release this feeling. They have to let go. Like, they understand their family. They
Mm-hmm.
love their family.
Mm-hmm.
But you can love family and let them go. You
Right.
can still be like, oh, I love you, but I don't need this. I don't need your crap. So,
Yeah, unfortunately, every family is not healthy.
it's
Um,
painful.
and that is, yeah. So we got prosperity, poverty, release, painful. So somebody has to release a painful situation that's keeping them in poverty. That's overall energy. This is about somebody growing up. That's what it looked like. Somebody moving from page energy and choosing themselves, and also not people pleasing, because their boundaries were low. They didn't have any boundaries with this family situation. When you put yourself first, that encourage you to have support for yourself and boundaries, right? So, like you said, somebody needs to leave for a while, for a long time, or infinitely depends.
Depends. It
Yeah.
really depends, because it doesn't. Because it depends if your family changes or if you've changed enough to not deal with their crap.
Mm.
When you see it, you're like, no, I don't do that or something. And they're like, oh, well, can we do this other bad decision? No.
Hmm. Let us know in the chat if this resonates with you. Come on, let me post some oracle, um, wisdom of the oracle. Oops.
If it does,
So, message in the bottle. What does that tell you?
a message in the pot. This looks like they're hanging on to weight that doesn't work for them. Like,
Mm.
this person is literally a whole swan, and yet they holding on to a bottle for dear life.
Mm-hmm. Let me see.
Or that's the image, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, this swan doesn't even look big enough to carry that message. So somebody may have some difficulty in.
They might be weighing them down.
And then this being in water is giving emotions.
This also could be like telephone.
Yeah, the video is not showing. We could flash the cards later, but we have the phone down so that we could just record for y'all.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's not glitching or anything.
Yes.
Also, nice to meet you, Diamond.
All right, so if this bottle being heavy in the water, this pelican or whatever it is looking too small to drag that out, it could be somebody wants to communicate emotions, but the weight of those emotions are heavy enough that they may not be able to communicate.
And this is like something. It's like there's a telephone in this bottle. There's a whole little mini collector. It seems like they're stuck. Their parents are stuck in their ways because it's an old telephone. It's not an iPhone. I'm not saying it has to be one, but it's not like an
It's not
actual
update.
good working one.
Right.
So I'm guessing what these, like, imagine you're like, oh guys, I think I like this, or I want to be this way, and they're like, I don't approve of that.
Oh, and yes, and they're stuck in their old ways. That's why we got stubbornness here too. That makes sense. Okay, tell me about this. We have the go the distance with that cheetah.
So go the distance for stubbornness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm guessing they could be like being a bit extreme, a bit fast to come to conclusions with their stubbornness. They're like, I already know what I'm doing. I already want to do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Or something like that. It also could be a family member that's going the same way, and they're going the same way just because it's a family member. It could be something like that, especially how they're trying to get to this finish line. It seems like they're like rushing.
This could be somebody who's very impulsive to get away or to get to some destination. All right, so what's that?
Never-ending story.
Mm-hmm.
Situations on it. Oh, okay. Okay. So, I just realized this cycle of not feeling good or having difficulty or something or pain or confusion, abusion, whatever it is, will continue if you stay in this situation. It will be, just like what this card says, a never-ending story. It just won't work. You won't have it well. This is the never-ending story card we're reading. it is just not going to look good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a never ending story. It's gonna go on a loop.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many things like an Ouroboros, a snake eating its tail,
Mm-hmm.
and and if you keep going in a loop, it's just gonna hurt more. Uh, so I'm guessing what they might be looking for is somebody who can get them out of this, maybe like romantically. Considering these two owls, they're like, "Yo, I
Mm.
love you. Get me out of here."
Okay, so this person could be relying on a romantic relationship to help remove them from this family dynamic.
So maybe the romantic relationship knows, and they're trying their best without the family members really truly knowing to get them out.
Maybe, but this is the challenge and the lesson. This person has to choose themselves before they can choose a romantic interest that's going to help them. It's like you choose yourself, you move towards something else, right?
Ah, okay. So this could mean that she's moving toward this happiness. This
Mm.
happiness for the Eight of Cups. The happiness is like this sun or whatever that's on it.
And the
So
likely outcome is they do what?
they get married. They become soulmates. They become a good relationship. You have a good significant other, depending on gender or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I think this person's just gonna end up with the people they truly love and care about,
This
and
is
they're
giving
holding on.
soul tribe to me.
I don't know what that
Soul tribe is not your blood relative. It's the people that you link up with,
is.
friends, marry into, or somebody that may not be your blood relative, but you could say, "Hey, that's my auntie," but she might not be your blood.
So we could say that this person, based on what my mom said, is technically like they're technically going to get like their tribe of their own, their happiness of their own
Mm.
with this tribe, and this tribe really loves them. They have the key to their heart. They can open them up without them being so touchy and being like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, don't touch that. Please don't touch that," or something like that. They have a support system like the last card said.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're really, really trying their best. They're like, see these little, that penguins actually mate for life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing what this is that you're gonna have these people forever.
Mm.
These people are going to be your ride or dies. Your I
Mm.
will go with you. Your oh I was the eyewitness or something.
I know where the bodies are, though. I'm just kidding. All right, so then we have the higher power as the overall energy. So this is a divinely guided, divinely timed situation that is currently occurring. So this person, like I was saying earlier, is going through a transition or a dark night of the soul. Is why they end up in the Eight of Cups and choosing their soul family. But with this higher power here, that is given that there is spirit all over this. Like the ancestors are watching, God is watching. If you deities, whoever, angel guides, Orisha, they're watching this situation. This is going to be blessed if this person stays optimistic and flows toward the right spaces and the right places and the right people.
So this divinity, whatever you believe in, is helping you out. It doesn't matter if you believe in Allah, maybe Obatala, maybe Jesus. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But this thing that you believe in, this higher power, is something that will carry you through. This is something that will help you out. This is something like you're still hopeful, right?
Right.
Like
See,
after all the stuff that you've been through, you're still slightly hopeful after all this, and that hopefulness will come through in giving you the power to get this family that you love and care about that supports you.
also, I'm getting somebody's been praying for this.
Ah,
When I look at this card and that card, higher power, let me show you. When we look at higher power, and then we look at this star card, he's giving the energy of praying for something. Like, I know God got me. I know that this is meant to be. I know there's better than what I'm experiencing right now. But I know with these people, but never in the story here, in this situation, that if I don't walk away from it, it's not going to end. Like, it's going to keep going the same way. This also is giving me somebody who in the past energy was stubborn, or in the current energy, maybe they still dealing with their own stubbornness. They are feeling stuck. They're feeling very stuck.
Like a message in a bottle.
hmm Somebody is feeling stuck and wants to do something impulsive to remove themselves from this never ending story. They want somebody to rescue them with this loyal heart, but ultimately they have to walk away into their soul tribe, those that they can trust, those that have their best interests in mind. That's what they need to do.
So kind of like we're cutting contact, and
Yeah.
I'm going to live with this. They probably won't tell them because that's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they're like, I'm leaving. Bye. Something like that. Not like keep it brief. Don't add any extra emotions into it. They'll try and play you back into it.
Oh, wow. How do you know that? You smart.
Reddit stories.
Oh
Anyways.
my goodness.
I'm sorry. Those little like YouTube shorts you see of all those like Reddit stuff, and it's just baking in the background. I'm so focused on the baking and the story. I'm like, oh my gosh, the story cut off, and the baking was cool.
Well, you're not wrong. I mean, that's how relationships do work. When if you alert a toxic partner or family member or anybody, even a toxic boss, if you alert them of what your next move is, they're more than likely to circumvent that move or kind of put a roadblock in your place.
Like not giving you a good recommendation when you're about to leave.
Right. Or, you know, I don't know, messing with your finances in some way to make it harder for you to detangle yourself.
Maybe not even giving you your last check or something. Like, you know what? You're not getting your last paycheck. What do you mean?
Right.
No.
Which is illegal.
Yes.
But it can basically start some trouble if you don't handle it right. So I would say somebody is in a situation that they need to remove themselves from for either a long time or indefinitely, to go seek healing and happiness with their soul tribe, because wherever this family situation is, it is unhealthy, very toxic. It causes them to be stuck in their pride and ego, be impulsive, make rash decisions, not be able to express their emotions with this bottle message in a bottle. So somebody has to go seek happiness, to seek good health, good mental, physical, and emotional health. Overall, I feel like somebody is finally praying. If they weren't before, they know there's a higher power involved and they believe in that higher power now, and they're praying to exit the situation. And then they just have to take charge and take action. Like, it's really an investment of who they are to get where they want to be. You agree?
Yeah.
All right, so that was the reading with me and NewnieToons. Thank you for coming to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in a personal reading, please email me at clarityempress@gmail.com. Also, she and I will be doing additional readings sometime in the future. I don't, this is my child, so she don't work for me like this in this capacity. So we'll do it on occasion or maybe by popular demand. I try to make sure that she,
Maybe we can make a like goal. Like
oh,
maybe like 5 likes and we'll do another reading or
yeah.
little
So if you
tidbits.
comment in the comment section and if you enjoyed this reading, if you feel like it made sense, you would like to hear another one, just let me know in the comment section and we'll schedule another one. But thank you for coming to my channel. Peace.
Thank you.